If you know anything about the RC20, the model before this, it only had 11 banks that you could store memory onto. This one's got 99. The old one had 16 minutes of loop time. This one's got 3 hours. And the old one had 1 track to loop onto that you could just keep building up. This has got 2. And you can mix between the 2. So you can make something, a loop on track 1, a loop on track 2, and then mix between the 2. You've got 2 faders that control both mixes. You get to build endlessly on each loop. So in that respect, it's just double what the old one could do, even more than that. It also comes with onboard effects. No other loop station has onboard effects. Normally you have to use an effects processor before or after the loop station to create effect sounds. Now you can do it all inside the box. You've also got stereo in, stereo out. You've got a USB, so if you want to get pre-programmed beats, you want to put them into the loop station, you just have to use your USB cable, and it comes on as like an external hard drive kind of thing, and you just drag your files into it. Or the other way around, if you want to make a loop and you like it, say you save something like this one here. This is already saved before. What I could do is I could just connect that to the computer and drag the 2 wave files over onto my computer. I've got 2 different tracks to play around with. Another cool thing, it's got phantom powers with an XLR input, so you can put a condenser microphone into there. And it's also got an auxiliary input. They both have all of these features. With the auxiliary, you can just plug your MP3 player straight into it, and you can just sample stuff like that. The only difference is that the RC3 is pretty much exactly the same, all the same specs, but it's only got 1 track to loop on top of, and it doesn't have effects. So I'll just give you a quick demonstration of how I use the loop station. There's many different ways of using it, but this is just one. My first loop. Now I'm going to go to track 2. If I want to go to track 2, I just have to press that button there, and that selects the second channel. Or if I've got a second foot switch connected, I can just use that pedal, and it does exactly the same thing. Switches between the 2. So now I'm going to make some high pitch sound. So this is controlling the volume on that, yeah? I can just turn that off at any second, or I can turn off the beat. That's track 2 and track 1. Right, okay, now I'm going to make a bass line.
Now step back as I kick off the track, and I know slack is the work of your back, and you feel the groove is it, it's your fight, chick around, look around, cause I'm cranking the bass, come on, feel the groove is an ace of your eardrum, I look around, you know we're never gonna run, I got this day to the fight, you escape to the ground, funny people, what's happening today?
Yo, I never let the stamina inside of my soul, flip down to your face, it's inevitable, they're going on, told it's a riggedy show, when I could never take you back in time, I'll show you the gold, that I could eat it, live on the spot in the mix, otherwise, make it with the mic in my lips, talking about times that I raised my fist, but now it's gone and evaporated.
See, I miss all the fun that I had when I lived in a bad rap paid by my dad, and thought it was mad to get a job, but I did, and I paid my way, and keep up the fire all night and all day, now I'm older,
and I live on the road,
like a soldier,
through the hot and the cold,
like I told ya,
but when I jump on the mic, I let my fire burn through the night.
So there you go, that's just one way of using the loop station. Pretty little demo there. The way I finished the tune off then was I used bend down effects. So it sounds like this normally. It's an effect that comes with it, I just activate it. So there you go, that's That's pretty much how I'm using it. The RC3, on the other hand, is a much like a more compact version. It's only got one track, but I'll make a tune. It will sound. I can make a tune and make it sound pretty much the same like this. Let's say I'm singing along until my thing, I'm rapping, and I want to give a little bit more dynamic to this song. I want to bring it down a little bit. The last thing that I recorded, I can take it away. It's an undo function. If I wanted to, if it was a mistake, I could undo it. Otherwise, if musically, I can take away that high pitch sound like this. You just hold it down for 2 seconds. You just step with the drums and the bass. I can bring it back. I can stop it with an external foot switch, or I can just double tap it, same thing. So yeah, if you got any questions, let me know about the gear I'm using. No, pretty well explained it. I'm good at my job. Anything in there? Nothing. I'm sure you're trying to think of a question, right? Someone. No? You got a question? What's your question?
Not so much about the gear, but about the portable power.
Portable power. Well, I'm plugged in to the. You're talking about when I go street performing, right? When I go street performing, I just use a gel battery going into an inverter. It gives me 12 volts. The inverter takes the 12 volts and makes it 110, and power all my gear that way. And all the pedals and stuff. You just count up how much wattage you need. So